Hey guys, how you doing? My name is TJ, and in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to launch your own e-commerce website without needing to learn how to code or chase down some software engineer to build it for you. So before we start, make sure you click thumbs up on this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And keep in mind, this video is sponsored by Wix. So to follow along and build your own e-commerce store with me, make sure you click the link below, and it'll also be in the bio as well. Alright guys, so make sure that you have your laptop out so you can follow along with this tutorial. And again, make sure you click the link below in the description so that you can follow along and build your own e-commerce store as I'm walking you through the Wix platform and showing you how to set up your own store. So when you now click the link below, this is the site that it's going to take you to. And now you can just click create your store and sign in. When you now sign in or sign up, this is going to be your home page. And the first thing that you want to do is to click this button to the top right to create a new site. And this will now kind of ask you just simply what kind of website do you want to create. And we want to create an online store. And this will give us two options to choose from to help us create that online store. And the first option is, do we want the Wix ADI to do it for us? And the ADI stands for Artificial Design Intelligence. So that is where Wix will just ask you a few questions, and based on your answers to those questions, it'll build the website for you. But because we want fine-grained control of all the different types of details in our website, we are going to use the Wix website editor so that we can manually kind of choose our own template and also set up each product ourselves. So click this to choose a template. And now these are all of the different e-commerce website templates that Wix offers. So this is where we essentially have to pick a template that we want to do. And I'm going to pick this face mask shop, and you can actually see a quick preview of each template by just clicking view on the one you like, and it'll show you a quick video that kind of scrolls up and down and shows you all the different features of the site. If this is the template that you want to edit, all you have to do is just click edit, and that'll now take you to a page where you can immediately start to edit all of the different aspects of this site. Alright guys, so this is the screen where we can actually start to edit our website template. Before that, let me just show you guys this menu bar on your left, because this is a very important tool that shows you all of the different pieces of your website that you have access to and that you can actually customize to your own needs. So if you just come here to the left and you click on this first option, you see it says pages, right? So these are all of the different pages that you currently have on your e-commerce website, from your home page to the shop, FAQ, shipping and returns, etc. And you can actually add another page as well. So clicking on shop will take you to the actual shop page that your users will see. And as you can see, these are all of the different items that we are going to be selling inside of our store. So another area that is very important is the members area, right? So if you just scroll down over here on the left and click on members area, so this now shows you all of the different pages that your members have access to once they purchase a product on your website, which makes sense, right? Because anytime someone purchases a product, you definitely want them to be able to see information about their orders, their addresses, and just general account information, and etc. So these are all of the different pages that Wix has built for your e-commerce platform. So everything comes already baked in. So let's say that I click the orders area. So this now takes me to the page where if I placed an order, this is where I will see all of the order details, right? So you see how it says you haven't placed any orders yet, right? So again, these are all of the different pages that your members need access to when they purchase a product from you online. So let's click out of that by just clicking this X, and let me show you other aspects of this page that you can actually edit. So if you just hover over this, you see the background, you can edit, and this plus button actually lets you add other components to the web page. So if you click on that, this shows you all of the different types of components that Wix lets you add to your web page and customize. So let's say that I wanted to add text somewhere, right? Like Wix has all of these themed text options. It also has different kind of like sample options to choose from. Let's say that I wanted to add a button. You click button. So these shows you, just all of the different kind of options that you have to work with in Wix. So X out of that. And now coming into your theme manager, right? So this is how you can actually manage the theme in terms of the different like background colors and font colors, etc. So these are all things that you can play with here. And just make sure that you go through all of the different options in this nav bar on the left, because they are very powerful in showing you all of the different aspects of your e-commerce site that's going to be important for you to customize. Now let's go back to the home page so that I can show you how to start editing and customizing the information on your store to you. So up here, if you just click this page drop down, you can actually switch pages. So we are going home. So you click home and it takes you back to the home page. And like I said, every piece of this website is something that you can now edit and customize, because everything that you click on or hover over now shows up, different options that you can click to customize it, right? So right now I can actually edit this text of the web page. So let me just change it to TJ store. And let me expand this a bit just to make it a bit easier to read. So you see, just by clicking on something on the site, Wix will give you different options that will allow you to customize and change the settings on whatever you clicked on. And again, if I click on this header up here, you'll see that we have options to actually animate this, right? So if I click animation and I just hover over bouncing, you don't even have to click it yet, and Wix shows you a preview of what that feature looks like, or gliding, or fading, etc. Right? So actually, I think I like the bounce one. Yeah, I like that. So I'm just gonna keep that there and exit out. But again, these are all of the different aspects of your website that you can actually customize. So if I click on this text here, again, you'll see that I have all of the different options to be able to just edit this text. And again, if you click edit text, you see that you can change the font, the theme in terms of the size of the heading. So if I just make it smaller by choosing heading 3 or 1, right, I can actually change the font size myself manually. And I can also change the actual font in itself. So again, these are all of the different options that you can customize. And so Wix actually makes it easier to undo changes that you make on your template. So if I come in here to edit text and I change this, and I come here and I click undo, that'll now bring it back to what it was before. Again, if you click on this gallery image, you'll see this settings button that if you click on this settings, it shows you all of the different things that you can actually edit in terms of this gallery of pictures for your products. So we can actually change the layout, we can change the text, we can change the design, we can change the sorting, we can change the layout, and change how the actual product is displayed. So right now it is displayed like this, and clicking this should move our text to like this, and clicking on this option should now make our font centered. So if I click that, I should see I am a product and this $10 to now be centered in the middle of these images. So let me click this, and you'll see that Wix immediately updates those changes in this template for us. So again, these are all of the different options and aspects of your website that you have access to change, and you have access to change every single detail on this website. Moving on, let me just show you guys again, even this button in here. So if I just click on shop all, then I have access to change the text, change the layout of it, the design, change the actual animation again. So just anytime that you want to edit something, just simply clicking on it will bring up options that Wix gives you that'll allow you to further customize that component. So hopefully that drives the point home that you can customize every single aspect of your website. And something that you should also know is that all of these website templates by Wix have mobile responsive design already built in, right? So all of these websites will look good on mobile phones and mobile devices like tablets as well. And you can actually take a sneak peek to see what your site will look like on a mobile phone just by going up here to your top left, and you see this option to switch to mobile. Click that. And now Wix is showing us what our website looks like on mobile. And it also gives us different mobile tools that we can use to now further do edits for mobile devices. And go back to our desktop. So the most important aspect of building an online e-commerce site is so that you can sell your products, right? So now I'm going to show you how to actually add products and edit them. So if you come down here and click on a product, you'll see that you have this option to click manage products. It'll now give you the option to manage products right here. So if you click manage products, this will now take you to the page that has a list of all of the products that you are able to sell on your site. And you can actually start to edit each product. You can edit the type, the SKU number, the price, whether it's in stock or not, the pictures as well. And the way that you do that is by simply clicking on a product. And that'll now take you to this page where you can actually add more images if you want. So if you just click that, it'll give you an option to add images or videos. And down below is where we can actually edit all of the product information, from the name to the price to whether it is on sale or not. So that's very important. The description of the product as well. And we can also put additional information in terms of our refund policy and shipping information. This is also the page where we are going to be able to add a new product as well. So all you have to do is just click on this top right hand corner, new product, and this will just ask you a simple question. This product that you're adding, is it a digital product or is it a physical product, right? So if we click physical, this will now take us to a page where we can put the name of the product, we can add images, we can add videos, and put all of the different basic information like the price, whether it's on sale, description, etc. This is where we can set up our new product and add it to our online store. So something else that I also wanted to touch on this page is that you can actually upload all of these products to your store, but all of them don't have to be visible to people when they come visit your online store. So the way that you can do that is anytime that you hover over a product, you'll see this eye that pretty much toggles between making this product visible or not visible. So if I now click this eye, you'll see that it says that this product has been set to hidden, meaning that this product is now hidden from my online store. So anytime that a product is out of stock or you do not want to carry that product anymore or sell it anymore, you can just come in here and toggle on this I button, which will now hide this product from your online store. And that's pretty much it for this page. So if I click exit, one of the main things that we have to talk about is how do you receive payments, right? Like anytime people come to your store and buy a product, how do you actually receive and process those payments coming in? So that's where our nav bar on the left hand side of the page actually comes in, because this is where we see the option to click my store. And if you click get started on here, this will now take you to where you can actually add the different payment methods that you want to accept on your online store. So Wix makes this very straightforward to do. So if you click add payment methods, this will then take you to the page where you are able to actually activate all of those different payment methods that people typically use when they shop online. And the most common and popular one that you definitely want to have for your online store is for people to be able to use their credit or debit cards. So it is always recommended that you connect and accept credit and debit card payments for your online store. All you have to do is click connect on here and make sure that you don't sell any of the items that are restricted from being sold online, like CBD, cannabis products, etc. So just make sure that you read through this list carefully. And the answer is no, we are not selling any of those products. So we press continue. And that's it. You see, just by simply clicking that button to start accepting online payments with credit cards and debit card, Wix has immediately set up our payment processing for our online store. So now anytime that somebody comes to our store to buy a product, all of that is already set up by Wix for us. We can also accept PayPal payments as well through our Wix online store. So all you have to do is just scroll down to the PayPal button and click connect. And that'll now prompt you to just log in with your PayPal information, and all of that will automatically be integrated for you by Wix. Okay. All right, so one thing that I actually forgot to mention is that you have to upgrade your account in order to start processing and receiving payments. So right now, our account is set up to be able to receive credit card and debit card payments, but our actual website needs to be upgraded in order for us to be able to start accepting those payments on our online e-commerce store. And to upgrade your account, all you have to do is just click this upgrade button here. You see here, it tells you that that right now you are currently not accepting any payments. So click upgrade. Yeah, so you see here, we can actually start to accept payments by setting up a business premium plan, which gives us these three options here: business VIP, unlimited, and basic. And I'm just going to pick this one, unlimited. And this is where I can actually pick my billing cycle as well, whether I want it to be yearly, monthly, 2 years, or 3 years now. But right now, I'm just going to choose yearly for mine. So I'm going to choose yearly and continue to checkout. So input your payment method and complete your purchase. And then that means that your online e-commerce website will now be set up to start receiving and processing online payments. So this is a very important step, and make sure that you don't miss this part. So now, once you've actually made your purchase to be able to upgrade your account and to start accepting online payments, the final step is to complete the actual setup by putting all of your business information, so that when you are processing payments, all of that information can be accounted for properly, especially for bookkeeping, accounting purposes, and tax purposes. So make sure that you come back here and click complete setup. And this will now take you to your Wix payments page setup, to where you can put all of the different information in terms of tax information for your business entity, whether it's an individual business or an LLC, etc. Make sure that you come in here and put all of the information that you need to have payments properly being processed and accounted for your bookkeeping records and for tax purposes. Now back to our site. All right, so another important aspect of setting up an online e-commerce store is shipping. Like, you cannot sell products online, like physical products, if you can't get them to your actual customers. And Wix makes all of that very simple and straightforward by having integrations with shipping solutions already built into the platform. So to get there, come up here to your top left and click on settings, and go all the way down and click my dashboard. So Wix will actually prompt you to try to help you to set up all of these things, right? So you see here inside of your dashboard, it is actually prompting you on steps that you should take to have things set up. And one of them is to set up payment methods, to set up shipping, etc. But you can also come here to your left side and click settings again, to just take you to a more general settings page, where you now have access to this e-commerce and finance menu that shows you all of the different aspects of your online business that you should definitely think about and customize to your needs. But when it comes to shipping, let's set up a shipping solution for our online store by clicking the store shipping. And by default, all of our shipping regions will be turned on to ship domestically in the US and international. But the main thing that we need to really add is our fulfillment service. Basically, who is going to carry out these shipments. So if you click on add fulfillment service, Wix now gives you a bunch of different options of vendors that they integrate with, so that you can quickly set up a shipping solution and start selling online. So I'm going to choose Envia shipping solution. So you click the add button, and the next step is to now add this shipping solution to your site. But make sure that you look around and read more about this shipping partner, check out the video on them, read their reviews, and etc. But I'm going to click add to site just to kind of give you guys an idea of what to expect next. So this is now showing you all of the different pieces of information that this shipping solution provider will need access to be able to adequately carry out fulfillments for your online store. And it makes sense, right? They need to know the products, the orders, they need to be able to read payments and modify orders, etc. So if I click add, it'll now take me to this page where it shows me that Envia is now integrated with Wix. And for me to start shipping, I just need to click continue. And it's gonna ask for my information. So make sure that you put your email here because it's gonna email you next step to get you fully integrated and to start shipping for your online store. So now back on our settings page, once you have your fulfillment services set up, another thing that's very important that you need to set up for your online store is how you're gonna handle sales taxes. And that varies from state to state and even country to country. But Wix has all of that built in. That makes it very straightforward for you to set that up on your own. So if you just go back to settings and we come back to our e-commerce and finance, and you see right under shipping, store tax, click on that. And Wix gives you two options. So the first option is to automate taxes for your store automatically, where Wix takes care of it, and that is this option that you have to upgrade for. And the other option is to manually input that on your own, right? So let me just walk you guys through that by adding a country. So I'm gonna click the United States, and for right now, I'm just gonna do sales tax for Texas. So I'm just gonna scroll down to Texas and click on that. And you can choose to do multiple states at the same time, but like I said, I'm just gonna do Texas right now. So let me uncheck that and click add. And this now brings you to the page where you can actually put the tax rate for each individual state that you want to set up a sales tax for. So I think the sales tax in Texas is like 8.25% or something. So I'm just going to input that here. And I want to do a tax on shipping, not just digital items, because remember, our store is selling physical items. So you just click save and boom, that's it, right? It was very straightforward to set up sales taxes. So this is a very important step that you don't want to miss, especially since it is this straightforward to do. Oh, one thing that I also want to mention is that if you have a product that you want to set up subscription payments for, in terms of people being able to actually subscribe to a product monthly or weekly, whatever, all of that can actually be set up through your Wix online store. So if we click on a product again and we go back to manage product, I'm going to show you how to set up subscriptions for a product. All you have to do is just click on a product to edit that product, and if you scroll all the way down, you'll see where we can create a subscription for that item or for each individual item, right? So let's click this button to create one, and this is where you can actually add all of the details of that subscription product, the name, the frequency options. So you have weekly, monthly, and yearly that you want. So let's say that we chose weekly, right? You can actually do every 3 weeks, every 6 weeks, etc. And you can also offer a discount for subscription products versus just the individual items that people buy. So again, Wix has all of these integrations already built in for your online store. So the main thing that you have to do is just come to Wix using the link that I gave you below. Choose your template, customize that template to your store, put your branding, put your name, and add your products, update the pricing. And the next step is to actually publish your site so that people can come and start making purchases from your online store. So let me show you how to publish your site once you finish, right? So that is simply up here by this publish button. So if we click publish, Wix will actually create a domain for us where people can come to visit our online store. And if you want, you can actually buy a custom domain through Wix. So again, like Wix is a one-stop shop for everything that you need to set up your online e-commerce store without you having to learn to code or chase down a software engineer to do any of this for you. Everything is pretty straightforward. So that's it. My goal was to just walk you through the Wix e-commerce platform to show you how straightforward and intuitive the Wix platform is when it comes to setting up your online e-commerce website, so that this is something that you can easily do on your own for yourself and get your online store and business running in no time. So comment below if you have any questions, and also let me know about the online store that you create through Wix as well, because I want to check out y'all's products and hopefully support you guys if you guys are selling something that I actually need. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. And again, make sure that you use the link below to create your online e-commerce store with Wix.